We'll go ahead and begin laying. All right, we will go ahead and begin laying down on our back. Take your feet out as wide as the mat. Allow your knees to come rest on one another. Place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Gently close the eyes if they're not already. Begin to notice the body as it settles down on the mat. What sensations you feel in the body as you arrive to your practice today. Begin to scan the body, starting at the toes, working your way up slowly, getting to know each part of the body as it rests today in this moment, in this space. Scanning the entire leg all the way up to the hip joint. Spending some time scanning the front and the back and the sides of the hips. Working your way up the torso. Noticing how the front and the back body feel. What sensations are being felt, are present in this moment. And work your way down the arms, moving steadily, noticing how they feel all the way to the elbow. And then working your way to the fingertips. Scan the front and the back of the throat, the back of the head, the top of the head, all the muscles of the face. You get a clear image of the entire body in your mind's eye, noticing if there's anything that you're avoiding in the body. And then shift your awareness to your mind. Notice what thoughts are lingering around in the mind space today. Not trying to interact or engage in any of the thoughts. Simply noticing the thoughts as they come, like clouds floating by in the sky, one by one coming into your vision line, and then leaving. No need to play or interact with anything passing by. Notice if the mind wanders. Come back to letting the thoughts float around like clouds, not engaging in them. Then gently shift your awareness to your breath. Following the inhale in, watch the exhale leave. Notice how the body is breathing today in this space, in this moment. Not trying to shift or change the breath in any way. Simply observing how naturally is breathing. And then gently begin to deepen the inhale, deepen the exhale, filling the entire body up as you inhale, letting the body soften as you exhale. Deep inhale in, filling from the navel to the collarbones. Deep exhale out. Each breath a little longer than the last, till you reach your maximum capacity. You'll keep this slow, deep breath with you throughout class today, letting it guide you from movement to movement, place to place, knowing that if it becomes unsteady or choppy or wavers at all from a slow, steady breath, it's time to pause and reassess. And keep your eyes closed or gently blink them open. We'll hug the knees into the chest, giving them a squeeze. Rocking side to side, massaging the lower back. And then coming back to stillness. We'll leave the right leg hugged into the chest, extend the left leg long on the mat. Flex the left toes back towards your face so that your left leg is nice and active. The right leg can be soft. Breathe into the body, filling it up with fresh air. Breathe out of the body, letting it soften. Each breath, a new journey to go on, experience, watching the inhale travel down, wondering where it'll go. Then you can take a strap and gently unwind it until you'll wrap the strap around the ball of your right foot. Extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. If you don't have a strap, you can interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Flex the right toes back towards your face. Keep the left toes nice and flexed so both legs are nice and active. Deep breath in, slow, steady breath out. Letting the breath be our guide here. We'll take the strap into our right hand, take our left hand to our left hip, take the strap over to the right any amount, opening up the leg, using the right arm as a kickstand if you would like. Inhale back to center, take the strap in the left hand, right hand goes in the right hip crease. Pull the leg over to the left, pointing the toes to the left shoulder. Feeling the stretch in the outer leg. Inhale back to center, taking the strap in both hands. And undo the strap and hug both knees into the chest, giving them a squeeze. Moving the strap off to the side. We'll extend the right leg long. Leave the left leg hugged into the chest. Keep the right toes flexed towards the face. Notice how the left leg feels in this position compared to the right. Is there tension that you can breathe the breath down into? We'll wrap the strap around our left foot. Extend the left leg long and towards the ceiling. Flex the toes back towards the face so both legs are nice and active. Notice where you feel the sensations the most, where you feel nothing at all. You breathe into these areas, bring a sense of softness to them. Take the strap into your left hand. Take the leg over to the left with the right hand on the right hip. Deep breaths in and out with the leg over to the left. Inhale back to center. Take the strap in the right hand in the left hip crease. Extend the leg over to the right, pointing the left toes at the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Take the strap in both hands. Slowly release, hugging both knees into the chest. Moving the strap off to the side. You can make small movements on the spine. Then make them slightly larger, rocking and rolling. And then making your way all the way up. Holding over the legs, coming into tabletop position. Stacking the hips over the knees, the shoulders over the wrists. Hugging the belly in to the spine. Taking the gaze slightly forward at the fingers. Inhale to drop the belly and bring the chest through the arms. Exhale to drop the head, tuck the tailbone, arch the spine. Inhale forward. Exhale to round. Inhale forward. Exhale to round. Continue moving at the pace of your own breath. Stopping and pausing in any spots that feel sticky or tender to you. Moving through cat-cow. Continuing to undulate the spine, arching the heart forward through the arms, rounding the spine on the exhale. Press the floor away from you. As you continue to move the spine, waking it up, bringing new life to each of the vertebrae each of the discs between the vertebrae. Slowly coming back to stillness in your tabletop position. Stretching the right leg long on the mat, inhaling it up. Holding here, hugging the low belly in. Extend the left arm long, bouncing on the opposite arm and leg. Exhale to lower. Extend the left leg long. Inhale to rise it up. Inhale and rise the right arm long. Exhale to lower, moving with your own breath. Inhale, opposite arm, opposite leg. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Continue moving with your own breath, noticing the spine here, hugging the low belly into the midline. Do 2 more on each side, wherever you're at. Extending the arm and leg long. On the inhale, exhaling to lower it down. Meeting back in a tabletop position. Bring the big toes to touch, the knees out wide, send the hips back, child's pose. Letting the forehead come to the mat. Walking the arms forward. Big deep breaths in. Slow, steady breath out. Walk your hands forward, planting them shoulder width distance apart. Come forward to tuck the toes, press the hips up, send them back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, bending one knee and then straightening the other. Come back to stillness in your down dog. Stretching the heart towards the floor. You send the hips up to where the wall and the ceiling meet each other. On an exhale, walk your feet up to meet your hands, forward fold. Feet are hip width distance apart. Head is nice and heavy. Bend the knees so the torso can drape over the thighs. Maybe you grab onto either elbow and sway side to side. Let the hands come back down to the floor. And on an inhale, we'll lift up, rising halfway, stretching the spine nice and long. Gaze is towards the floor. Exhale to lower down. Nice long spine. Inhale to rise up all the way, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down by your side. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down by your side. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way down. Come to your belly. On an inhale, you'll press your feet into the mat and lift the chest up any amount with little to no weight in the hands. Exhale to lower down, plant one cheek on the mat. Let the body soften, let the arms soften, let the legs relax. And reactivate the legs by pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale to rise up to your baby cobra, little to no weight in the hands. Exhale, lower down. Place the opposite cheek down on the mat. Let the body soften. Let the legs relax. Releasing any grip they have. Then we'll bring the hands by the lower ribs. Bring the gaze to the center. Inhale up to a full cobra, pressing the arms straight. Spread the chest. Exhale to lower down. Tuck the toes. Press yourself up and back. Downward facing dog. Watch the body breathe in. Stay for the breath out. On an exhale, walk your feet up to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plants the hands, steps the feet back, high plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way down. Bring the hands by the lower ribs. Press into the palms. As you spread the chest nice and wide. Keep the chest spreading as you inhale up to a full cobra. Exhale to lower down. Tuck the toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Sending the hips up where the wall and the ceiling meet each other behind you. Watch the breath flow in and out of the body. Long, slow, steady breaths in, steady breath out. Your next exhale, walk your feet up to meet your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down by your side. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planks the hands, steps the feet back, high plank. From high plank, we'll lower all the way down. Bring our hands by our lower ribs. Lift the shoulder heads up away from the earth so the chest is spreading. And inhale up to your full cobra. Exhale to lower down. Tuck the toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Watch the body breathe in and out. And exhale, walk your feet up to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plants the hands, steps the feet back, high plank. Lower all the way down. Bring the hands by the lower ribs. Press yourself up to a full cobra, shining the heart forward. Exhale to lower down. Tuck the toes. Press yourself up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale to bring it through to the front of the mat. Lower the back knee. Bring your blocks in. Come into a low lunge position. Press the top of the back foot into the mat firmly. See that your knee is stacked over your ankle in the front. Move the blocks out of your way. Send the front foot to meet the back. Down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Lower the back knee, untuck the back toe. Bring your blocks in. Press the back foot firmly into the mat. Watch the body breathe in and out. Next exhale, move the blocks. Send the left foot back to meet the right. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Lower the back knee. Untuck the back toes, bring the blocks in, shine the heart forward. Take a deep breath in and out of the body. On your exhale, walk yourself back, coming into a half split, stacking the hips over the left knee, straightening the right leg, folding over the right leg. As you draw the right hip back in space. Watch the body as it breathes, flowing in and out. Walk yourself forward, coming back into a low lunge. Move the blocks out of the way. Send your right foot back to meet your left, down dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale to bring it through. Come into a low lunge, bringing the blocks in. Helping to bring the floor closer to us. Press the back foot firmly into the mat. And when you're ready, walk yourself back, straighten the front leg, stack the hips over the back knee. Come into a half split, flex the left toes back towards your face. Fold over the left leg, let the head drop. Continue to pull the left hip back in space. Inhale forward. Move the blocks. Send the left foot back to meet the right, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out. Next breath out, walk the feet to meet the hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down by your side. Inhale the hands up. Exhale the hands down. Fold. Let the head be heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. Lower the knees, and lower all the way down. Bring your hands by your lower ribs, almost underneath the elbows. Spread the chest nice and wide. Then inhale to rise up to your full cobra. Exhale to lower down. Tuck the toes, press yourself up and back. Downward facing dog. Let the body breathe in and out. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Leave the back knee lifted. Inhale up to a high lunge, bringing hands to the hips. We're going to bend into the back knee until the hips become nice and level, going up and down instead of leaning forward. And once they're level, we'll begin to straighten the back leg any amount. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to lower down, send the foot back, down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale to bring it through. Line the feet up on two different tracks. Stack the knee over the ankle. Inhale to rise. Bring the hands to the hips. Notice if they're leaning forward. And bend into the back knee. Draw the tailbone down towards the earth. Rise the hands up. Exhale to lower the hands down. Step the foot back. Down dog. Watch the body as it breathes in. Stay for the breath out. Exhale, walk yourself forward into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down by your side. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, steps the feet back, high plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way down. Bring your hands by your lower ribs. Lift the shoulder heads away from the earth. Inhale to rise up. King Cobra. Exhale to lower down. Tuck the toes, press yourself up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Line your feet up on two different tracks. Inhale to rise up. Crescent lunge. Drawing the tailbone down towards the earth. To straighten the hips out. Lengthen the torso up towards the ceiling. So you send the fingertips up towards the sky. Then spin the back foot flat. Move the front foot in a little so it lines heel to arch. Spread the arms nice and wide, coming into a warrior two stance. Pressing into the feet, nice and strong. Your exhale, cartwheels the hands down, steps the foot back, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Line your feet up on two different tracks. Inhale to rise, hands overhead. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the earth. Putting a bend into the back knee. Stretching up towards the ceiling. Move the front foot in. Turn the back foot flat. Spread the arms. Come into warrior two. On the other side, taking the gaze over the middle finger. Standing tall, stretching the torso nice and long, so the front hips not sagging down. And then cartwheel the hands down, step the left foot back, send the hips up, down dog. Walk the feet up to meet the hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down by your side. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way down. Bring the hands by the lower ribs as we lift the chest. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Tuck the toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Spin the back foot flat. Line heel to arch. Inhale to rise. Stacking your knee over your front ankle. Spreading the chest nice and wide. We'll straighten the front leg. Bring the back foot in a notch. And as if you're coming to shake the person's hand, hinge at the hips. And then fold, coming into triangle. You can find a block to place your hand on. You can gaze up towards the top finger. Lengthen the torso out over the thigh. Move the block. Inhale to rise up. Put a bend into the front knee. Cartwheel the hands down. Send the foot back. Down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale to bring it through. Spin the back foot flat. Lining heel to arch. Inhale to rise up. Warrior two. Stacking the front knee over the front ankle. Lengthen the torso up towards the ceiling as you spread the chest. Gaze over the middle finger. Inhale to straighten the front leg, inch the back foot in. Begin to hinge at the hips, pulling the tailbone towards the back heel. And then fold, grabbing onto your block. Stretching the top arm up. Maybe you take the gaze up to the top thumb. And move the block out of the way. Inhale to rise, coming back into your warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, step the foot back, down dog. Watch the body as it breathes in and out. Walk your feet up to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise halfway. Spine goes long. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. Lower the knees, lower the belly, come all the way down. Bring the hands by the lower ribs, almost under the elbows. Press firmly into the hands as you straighten the elbows. Coming into full cobra pose. Exhale to come down, tuck the toes. Press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bring it through to the front of your mat. Spin the back foot flat. Inhale to rise up to your warrior two, bending into the front knee. And straighten the front knee. Bring your block in. Bring the back foot in. And begin to fold at the hips. Bring the hand towards the block. Bring the top hand up, straight towards the ceiling. Keeping your gaze down at your foot or up at your hand. Inhale to rise up. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your back foot in so it points at 40 points towards the top edge of your mat. Your heel to heel alignment now. And then begin to hinge at the hips. Grabbing onto both blocks. Drawing the right hip back in space, trying to make it even with the left. Going into a pyramid pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Continue to draw the right hip back in space. Then move the blocks. Bring your hands down to the mat. Bring the right foot back to meet the left. Down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale to bring it through. Align, heel to arch. Come up. Warrior two. Feet are nice and firmly planted into the mat as the chest spreads wide. And straighten the front leg. Hinge at the hips. Grabbing onto your block. Sending the right arm up. Coming into a triangle position. Watching the breath steady as it inhales. Stay for the exhale out. We'll keep the block where it's at. Inhale to rise. We'll readjust our feet, inching it forward. Pointing the back toes in towards the front corner of the mat. Leg nice and straight in the front. Torso facing the left leg. Fold over the left leg any amount. Grabbing onto your blocks. Drawing the left hip back in space to meet the right. To continue to draw the chest forward, keeping the spine nice and long. Watch as the body breathes in. Stay for the breath out. Move the blocks off to the side. Bring your hands down, send the foot back, down dog. And then exhale, lower down to your knees. Come all the way down to sitting on your bottom. Take your legs out long in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Watching the body breathe in. Staying for the breath out. Slowly walk yourself up all the way. We'll come to laying down on our backs. Bringing the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. We'll place the feet flat on the mat. Tuck the right ankle over the left thigh. Flex the right toes back towards your right knee. Option to stay right here, or option to interlace the hands behind your left leg. Follow the breath in and out. Gently release the left leg if it's interlaced. Unhook the right foot, placing the foot flat on the mat. Hook the left ankle over the right thigh, flexing the left toes back towards the left knee. If you did so on the other side, interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Observe the subtle differences from side to side. Gently release the right leg, unhook the left ankle. Hug both knees into the chest. Bring your arms in between the legs, reaching for the outside edges of your feet. Coming into a happy baby position. Shining the feet up towards the ceiling. Taking deep breaths in and out. Gently release the feet. Hug the knees into the chest. Stretch the arms out wide to a T. And gently allow the knees to drop over to the right. Taking the gaze over the left shoulder, if that feels okay on your neck. Inhale the legs back to center. Take the knees over to the left. Take the gaze over the right shoulder if you did so on the other side. Inhale the legs back to center, giving them a squeeze and stretching out to your final resting pose. The legs go long, the arms go long, the eyes close. Lick the lips and allow the jaw to separate, releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Allow the muscles of the face to soften, letting the crinkles of stress melt away. As you soften the arms, letting them become heavy, letting the belly and the chest relax, and the lower back spread into the neck. As the legs become dense and heavy, all the way down to the toes. Complete relaxation, letting the mind rest at the tip of the nose. As the air travels in and out. Begin to feel the air pressing into your body. Invite a cool, deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. As you begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe you roll your wrists out in one direction, roll the ankle joints out, and switch directions, rolling them in the opposite way. Gently stretching your arms up overhead. Rolling over to your right hand side when you're ready. Pausing here in a space of gratitude. Thanking yourself for showing up on your mat today. And gently push yourself up with your head being the last thing to rise. Bring your hands to heart center. Gently bow the head. And come forward to seal in your practice. The light in me honors